I'm leaving home this morning on 2 hours sleep. My current night terror exists in the form of a 4-month-old kitten set on destroying anything potentially valuable in the apartment. But my life must be lived with open eyes and on the move. 4 cups of bad coffee and 2 peaceful hours on an omnibus, catching up on podcasts and album releases. But this is familiar grounds. Anxious, sleep-deprived, but excited about what's next. And today, that's a stranger in Tampere, in this week's episode of Stitched With. Hey. It was okay. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Nice to meet you. No,
Nice to meet you
it's
too.
the weather.
Yeah.
I'm Aura. Okay, where are you from?
I'm from New Zealand.
Oh, never been there. Australia, I've been.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
I lived in Australia as well,
Where in Australia?
in Melbourne.
Oh, that's cool. I have, because we used to quite collect in Australia, so I know a couple of people from there, Melbourne. But we never.
In just the first few seconds of meeting Aura, I was largely revitalized by her infectious energy. The Aura I met was kind, extremely welcoming, a little bit chaotic, but somehow strangely organized. From there, she drove us to a cafe, a place called The Hidden in Tampere, where she had organized prior that we could bring some Lego and have ourselves some time to get to know each other a little bit, and also to figure out what it really means to build Lego for a living. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, thank you. All right, thanks for coming out and meeting me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
My pleasure.
For me inviting myself here.
Yeah, tell me, you can introduce yourself, and if you want to say a little something about yourself, go for it.
I'm Aura. I'm originally from Pori, now live in Tampere. My job has to do with Legos right now, so I draw team building days for companies, and during summer I do them for kids with Lego bricks, and then I do some social media stuff and other stuff along with that. Yeah, there's too many things. It's like now I have to define myself by the things I say.
It's a bit strange.
Yeah.
It's being recorded. Yeah, you're being solidified as this person in this moment.
Honestly, my ego is so big because I'm the first person. I feel like you know, we're making history here.
It's either going to be the best or the worst in that case. So
I think worst.
It's
But we're gonna be fine with that.
Well, amazing.
Start building some wintry stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, I have no plan. This is like doodling with Legos.
Yeah.
So you can doodle with Legos also like with pencils, so you don't have to have a good plan, and then it comes along.
How did you originally get into this? Like, was it something from when you were a kid, or?
Honestly, loved Lego as a kid.
Yeah.
But then teenage years came and it kind of got like lost in the background of things, because I studied architecture, and there was like one moment when I was I was like searching for jobs.
Yeah.
And I sent a couple of architectural job
Applications.
Yeah, applications. And then one very random one to reality TV, which was Lego Masters.
Yeah,
I didn't
okay.
touch a brick for a long time.
Yeah.
And like I wrote it to the application, and then they like sent me like, oh, but you had really nice architectural models and that kind of stuff. So come to the pre-elections. Let's see how it goes. And I went, and it went really well.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then I met a friend who was also really into it, and then like I was like, no, I need to train with Legos because we're gonna be in this program. And
Crazy.
yeah, then we won the program. and then I got really like I like the whole journey made me go crazy about this stuff. So now I'm really into Lego nowadays.
As Aura and I walked around Tampere getting to know each other, I'm reminded exactly why I'm on this project. Without Stitched With, without the power of the internet, and without putting ourselves out there, Aura and I potentially never would have met. And I never would have known that this stranger, and now friend, despite our differences of interests and personality, have a lot in common. As we spent a lot of time outside on this episode, I was definitely starting to feel the cold and maybe the lack of sleep. I'll be the first to admit that the photos could have been a lot better in this episode. Olga has an amazing personality, and I feel like it deserved to be captured a little bit better than what I had done on the camera in the day. I'd also like to note this was actually the first episode I filmed. I came into it planning on, well, juggling far too many things. But it turns out I couldn't have found a better person to film the first episode with than Olga. She completely understood that this is a learning process and a work in progress, and that there was a whole bunch of learning to be done along the way.
So for some people this would be like, why is adult playing with something? But I feel like on the other hand I consider it art, but on the other hand also I don't see any problems with adults playing with stuff. Like I feel like that just adds to creativity when like you freely do things. Just so good for you. Like I could doom scroll or something, but I'm preferring to do this instead. So.
Well, it's so like I think about this a lot, and it's funny with creative stuff that there's like this weird, I don't know what you call it, maybe like a bias towards like what you use as your thing as well. Like I come from backgrounds of like graffiti and tattoo art and all that sort of thing. Like arguably the oldest two art forms of humanity, yes. Like maybe excluding like music, then they're kind of relegated as these lower class or working class art forms. But yeah, I think it's so funny that like in this example, if you were to be using clay,
I know.
You would be a fine artist, but because you're using another medium, then it's considered a children's
and
hobby.
And Lego has like a lot of rules. So like this is actually like I feel when I'm working with clay, it's more like remembering forms. But some Lego becomes mathematical because you have to start counting. Okay, one brick is 3 lower bricks, and if you like start building them like this way around, putting this is not stud not on top. You have to start counting mathematically how they like form things.
Right.
So it's at the same time it's like quite complicated at the end. I bring men's up usually because I'm not like when people see me they don't think intelligence. It's like I'm not stereotypically intelligent because I'm like bubbly personality in a sense, or like I forget things a lot, and I feel like people think intelligence is like, you know, Sherlock Holmes kind of stuff, you know, serious male, like comes up with things, but like it's just I didn't have perfect grades at high school, but I had to redo some exams. So talking about how intelligence can look like has been really nice. It has been a nice thing to do now.
Yeah, that's really cool. Especially I feel like in Finland, because so much I think of like how that's viewed in Finland is education, like the traditional like which university papers you have.
We are really paper oriented country. It's like as a person who still hasn't done their diploma work of architecture, sorry professors, like I feel like it's weird. It's like put it inside me. I feel like I'm like failing as a person because I haven't done it. Not so much as others would, but like it's so important to have those papers in here. And yet I have all these cool things coming and the company is doing okay and everything, and still like it's at the back of my head. It's like, oh, you should already graduate.
Yeah.
And I should, but like right now I want to do other things. But it's interesting. It's really interesting.
The cold was not only eating at my fingers and my energy levels, but also my equipment, and camera batteries were dying fast. But in true form, I would have completely embraced the chaos, and if anything, just boosted my confidence along the way that everything's going to be okay. I can't overstate how grateful I am for this meeting, and it's one that I'll remember forever, especially being the first one ever that was filmed for this project.
We went to the first tram ride ever.
Beautiful.
That was very Tampere, and now we were at the city center. You can see the beautiful tram there.
I was curious did you want to tell me, we kind of already talked about this, but I'm not sure how much I got on camera. Do you want to repeat to me a little bit on?
By the end of our meeting, I had a huge respect for Aura. She clearly embraces the chaos of life, and by saying yes to things, finds herself in positions where life gives you its most. And as someone who's doing their best to embrace the same ethos, I can't admire her enough. And as we parted ways in a rush, I asked Aura to clarify a few things about her business, as I believe in her and her abilities, and I want people to know about what she does. And if it sounds like it could be something in your interest, I highly recommend you go and check out her work.
All right, third time's a charm. I'm really curious about...
You asked about it and then camera shut down. So we're now at the warmth of Ratina. So yeah, my company actually does like team building days for with Legos to like different kind of companies. So I go to the company and then I'm like, let's build cool stuff, and they build with me for 2 hours. So I have the coolest job ever. I'm like super happy about it. And during summertime, when companies actually don't have team building days or like well-being days, I'm doing it for children around Finland. So super cool stuff.
Really
I have my webpage. You can check it out from there.
It is very cool. How was your experience meeting a stranger from the internet today?
Honestly, really good. I like meeting strangers, but like we're weirdly similar.
That is true.
It is super weird. So like I feel like you're the gender bent version of me from different universe. So
I'll take it.
it has been good.
It's a wonderful compliment. Thank you so much for letting me invade your life.
No, thank you. This was actually like super fun day. I feel like I got to play around my city.
So,
yeah. Let's go.
And so I left Tampere, a little cold, and running quite late for a bus, and maybe lacking a little bit in confidence about my abilities of this project going forward. But most importantly, I left with a new friend, and as a bonus, a new experience, and a whole lot more knowledge on Legos. For those who are unaware, Stitched With is a free photo project where all of the photos are provided to the participants for free. It is one of my goals in this project to help people through photography, small businesses being one of those examples. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that follow button, leave a like or a comment or share. It's one of the only ways that this project is able to stay free for those involved. I'd also like to give a special thanks to Omnibus for getting me to Tampere, and to Makia Clothing for keeping me warm and stylish. Until next time, peace.